Okay, folks, today we are doing a from garden to table video, and we're going to harvest some carrots, some little carrots, but at least we got some mighty long carrot tops, which is what we really are looking for today, because Kathie is going to make her um, carrot top pesto, and I'm going to eat it all for you all. I don't know if you could see that face I got. But the carrots should make some snacks too, right? You can snack on them little carrots. And Lucy'll gladly snack on them with her. And I'll snack on them too. I like carrots. We all love carrots. So, why do you think they're so small?
They're not done growing yet.
Oh.
And they're not full-size carrots to begin with. They're dwarf carrots.
And then they're dwarf carrots. I didn't realize that either. You can see the radish plants are going flowering. This is the first time we've ever grown radishes, so we're not totally sure when you harvest them, or do you know? The radishes are for me, and she'll agree to that, huh? I didn't. She nodded her head yes. Did. Ooh, that's a bigger one. The rain kind of smushed it all down.
Whoops.
You can hear all the birds. We got some peppers going there. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I got one.
No, just some herbs.
We're going to get some herbs from our garden, which are out front. So we'll be back. And we're getting basil.
It smells so good when you cut it. I can't smell it, but
I can smell it. It is good. Gotta love the smell of basil. Basil and oregano have great smells. And then we've also been harvesting from down here, honey. We've been harvesting our mint for mint iced tea. Oh my, that's really good too when Mrs. makes that. I didn't get her sniffing it.
Oregano.
Some oregano over here. And the art. we the oregano, man, that like goes crazy. We start out with a little plant. Now it takes up a good portion. The bees like the oregano too. Go, 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 go away. I was talking to a bee, not to Mrs. That's for darn sure. I want Mrs. to stay, stay, stay. You want to show the nice amount. So, do we harvest anything else, or? So we'll be back once we're inside, and so this is how she preps to wash everything, and she'll put it in that colander and wash it away, and so um, we'll be back during the further preparation. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, now that everything's washed, or as our natives speak would say, everything's washed, Mrs. is getting all the carrots untangled. I get a quick Lucy on her bed under the table. She loves that spot. If she's not able to cuddle up to us on the futon.
To be honest, you really need a food processor to make this, but I don't have one. So we're going to use a blender, which is a little more difficult, but we'll make it work.
She always does, and it's yummy. I tell you what, the house smells so good. I wish we had smell a tube so you all could smell this basil that's aroma. Is what's
Aromatherapy?
no, just the aroma of the basil. I guess it could be aromatherapy for us, but the house smells so good now because of the basil. Do you get the idea we like the smell of basil? And this way we use all of the carrot too, because the carrots will be eaten, and the tops are being used, so we'll eat them too. So nothing of the carrots in this household go to waste. And it's nutritious, and it comes from our garden, so we know it's not sprayed with anything or chemicalized or whatever. Yeah. I guess you're saying that's not a word.
I don't know what's word or
Look at that tiny little carrot. It's so cute.
carrot.
Got a few more carrots. Then we get into the basil and oregano.
So because we don't have a processor, I try to chop this stuff really small as I can.
So we'll show the beginning of it and give you an idea how small she's chopping it.
Not how small I'm chopping. It's just starting out.
That's just not as small as it will get. So we'll come back in a bit. So as she's chopping the carrot tops, we can smell the carrot tops, and they smell really good too. It's a shame you all can't smell how good this smells. And once the finished product is made and it's a shame you wouldn't be able to taste it, but I'll try to remember to list the ingredients and basically how she did it, but you all can see it's not a whole heck of a lot put in it. We got carrot tops, basil, oregano, Parmesan cheese,
Walnuts.
and walnuts,
I'll probably put garlic.
and some garlic. Put that anti-inflammatory in there for us.
Remember what Holly said?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry, I'm not just going to eat a hunk of garlic to help reduce my pain. I like garlic in things.
There it goes.
In the blender. Just gonna chop the basil up now, and that gets chopped pretty fine too, I would imagine.
Yeah, everything does. So that's kind of like make little piles and then I cut it.
And always remember to curl your fingers when you
Thanks, Chef
are cutting. I learned that from Guy Fieri.
He'd be proud of me.
And Alton Brown also.
And I'm just remembering something I usually do with the basil.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mrs. has a trick for the basil.
Usually use scissors to cut the basil. Easier. When it's wet, it sticks to it.
Smells so good. So this is an easier way to do it. And she's just going to clip it into the blender. I don't know why I'm using that accent. I'm a goofball. But you all already knew that about me. So once the basil's done, we'll be back for the oregano. Just another quick look showing you how hard of a life Lucy has. What's that expression? It's a dog's life. I'd like to have that dog's life, I tell you what. Okay. Now we are cutting the oregano. That smells good too. And she cuts that with the scissors right into the blender also. She kind of makes a floral arrangement before she trims it. No. I would never make fun of you, dear.
Not while I was cooking something like.
And I hear somebody stirring and going. The beagle with the sniffer is starting.
Don't try to take the oregano leaves off the stem. That's cut the whole thing.
I'm not sure if you were able to hear Kathie, but she said, do not try to take the leaves off the stems.
Do not. I said, I don't.
Oh, she said, do not. She says, I don't. If you want to take that time, that's okay with her. But she doesn't. She just cuts the stems into the and the leaves into the blender. And we'll be back after a bit. So all the herbs are in there and carrot tops, or do you consider that an herb also? And Kathie had already chopped the walnuts up.
This is half a cup. Plus a little.
Half a cup plus. We do like our walnuts. And the Parmesan cheese, which you're probably going to have to take the, or did you already? Never mind then. Mister has no clue what he's talking about.
I really don't measure it. I just put a bunch in.
And again, I'm not sure if you heard her. She said she doesn't really measure it. She just puts a bunch in.
You can always add more if you want.
Right. It's to taste. We like the taste.
Sprinkle of salt.
A sprinkle of salt.
Sprinkle of pepper.
Sprinkle of pepper.
Oh, now I have to get lemon.
Ah. So she's going to go get a lemon to squeeze in there. Oh, Lucy, you're so funny.
Which was also a little. Get all mushed together.
That's what we're looking for, right?
Yep.
So we promised you the final dish, which is pesto on penne noodles. And we want to say whether you need a cane, walker, long-handled reacher, whatever helps you make your life better so you can do what you want to do, be growing your own vegetables to make delicious pesto, um, getting out and walking, whatever it is that is helping you live your life to the fullest. It's not making you handicapped, it's making you handy capable. Thank you all for joining us, and we hope you have a great day. God bless.